Wow, that's loud. Legs, bums, tums we're going to start with. Grab your weights, because in 7 seconds time, we're on the floor, babe. We're on the floor. We're doing bridge can-cans. So bridge can-cans on the beat. So we're like this. Bridge, can-can. Got it?
Got it.
So you can either hold that bridge, or you can do one and then come back down again. Weights are on your hips. Weights are on your hips.
That's tough.
It's tough. It's a favourite actually in the group.
Oh.
It's a favourite. So you're trying to keep your hips level as you do it, right? 13 seconds of the first exercise left. It is 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest today. We're on the floor for the first section. I just remembered I didn't have this in. 15 seconds rest, and then it's a dead bug. You know a dead bug, don't you, babe?
That's my favourite.
So it's lucky you're here because I've got to fiddle with this now. So wait for the beat. Go. Weighted dead bug, which is an abdominal exercise. Here we go, we're in. Proper sound now.
Professional
Weighted
as always.
dead bug. This is what you get when you try and record a workout, look after children. Who knows what's going to happen? But you keep your tummy strong and you're extending opposite leg and opposite arm, aren't you, away? And this is really, really good to test that stability down there. Can you feel it?
Yeah. This is my favourite.
You love this one, don't you?
This is my favourite exercise.
For some reason, Katie loves this exercise. But it's about control. It's about control, and if you can, you've upped the weights, like you have up these, haven't you? These used to be little light weights, you've upped them over time. It's the same for you. 5 seconds left. Good. I'm going to get involved in the next one. Frog bridge is next. Frog bridge means feet are together, knees are apart, so feet, soles are together. Feet are apart, weight on your hips. We're going to do a bridge in this frog position.
What?
So drive up. This is a weird one, but it really gets the buttocks.
That's
Can you see that?
weird.
Can you see the position there? She's got legs apart,
I've never
feet
done this.
together. Frog bridge, really, really good for the buttocks. Really, really good if you haven't done these. But this is legs, bums and tums, babe. So I'm trying to work that area, you know? You've got to come away from today thinking you've worked that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Up and down, just squidge that. The angle of the joint at the hip is such that your glutes really do get engaged quite well. Oh.
And I can feel it on my inner thigh as well.
Inner thighs?
Yeah.
Yes. That's all good. How long we got, ref? 3 seconds. 15 seconds rest. Frog crunch is next. Do it without the weights the first lap. So you keep your feet in the same position and you're going to try and do a sit-up or a crunch. A sit-up or a crunch. So you just come up and you go as far as you can go. As far as you can go. And what that's done is taken away momentum. You can't use your feet. You feel that?
Yep.
But you often feel your back on core exercises,
Yeah.
don't you? Do you feel it on this one?
No.
This is quite a nice one for the back in that it's flat on the ground. Oh, but you can really start to feel those tummy muscles doing something. They have to really work and engage. I'm gonna have to get involved now. I was gonna have a rest while you're here. But I feel like I should get involved in the workout. 10 seconds to go. Oh, but you've got so much stronger, haven't you? This is a hard exercise. 3 seconds.
It's hard.
Now we do another of your favourite, clamshells. There might not be
Oh, I
room
like
for me
this
here.
one.
So we're going to do clamshells, which are the side lying, and we're going to do one side first with the weight on her knee. She's going to go for, aren't you? And we're going to just open up. So let me get you in the right position. Open up and lower. You got that? So open up and lower. The weight is positioned as far down your leg as you can get it. Your toes are together, and hopefully your hips don't roll round with it. So she's doing well there to keep her hips nice and still. Sometimes the hips roll round, we don't want that. And this really gets into there, does it?
Yeah.
But you like it because why? You feel it.
Yeah. I know, I just like it.
And there's not many exercises Katie likes, so we'll take this.
This is why Frank and I don't train together.
Dead bugs, clamshells. We'll just do a whole round of those. 8 seconds left, then we're going to switch sides. So we should now start to feel a bit of engagement in those muscles. I'm going to sit here and admire them. And then you're going to change sides, yeah? So swivel round, or just roll to the other side if you're at home. Now let's make sure I've got a good view of your feet here. Something to check on the clams, if you can, is that there's a line from your heel bone to your buttock or side of hip, and then up to your shoulder, and it's a straight line. So if your foot was too far back or too far forward, that would change what happens at your hip. So just have a look down. Is the heel bone, the hip bone, and the shoulder in a straight line? Something to look at.
I find this side much harder.
You find this side harder? That's why doing singles is so good though, because you find out whether one side is easier than the other. It's really important, I think, to do. Steady Eddie. The pace today is Steady Eddie. If you've noticed, it's 45 on, 15 off continuously for the 24 minutes. We're already 6 minutes into this workout, so we're flying through. Flying through. Next up, double dead bug, which Katie said, what's that, when she read it. So go back into your dead bug position. Can I do this next to you? Maybe I can.
Oh.
You're going to go arms and legs together.
Really? What? Oh my
So like that.
goodness. I don't like this as much as the other one.
I've called it a double dead bug because it's 2 arms, 2 legs. Oh, it's almost like a V sit. There's an exercise we always do up here. And you always say your back hurts,
a lot
don't
more
you?
in my back.
She always, when she does a V sit, and I know this is common, people feel their back. Whereas this version on the floor should be much kinder to your lower back, should be. Should be anyway. Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely not as bad as when I do a V-sit.
Because you're stretching quite far there, right?
Yeah.
Good. 6 seconds to go. Is this another exercise on your good list?
No.
No! Darn it. Oh, quick rest. Star side plank.
Oh no. Why did you say it like that?
Let me do one demo because I don't think you've done this before. You're on a half plank like this, and then you're going to come up into a star. So from there, you have your knees together and you drive up to a star. Okay, so bend that bottom leg. Drop your hips, and then come up back to a star. So you will actually drop these to the floor, and then drive up.
What?
Drop the hips, that's it.
Oh, what, I keep moving?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So it's like a dynamic, you're driving up. So I'm actually resting on the floor, and then I drive up to a star, boom, back down. Drive up to a star and up. So the hips are coming up and down, plus you've got that start. That's it, you got it. You got it.
Brilliant.
So that's side of hips, it's core, it's everything, it's good.
That's all.
I really should show her these before we do a workout. Anyway, we've got the other side now. Did you get that? Did you get that at home? It's a tough one. We are doing 2 rounds, so don't worry. The next round you can crack
Do
it.
it again.
But basically, it's a half side plank, and we've added in a dynamic drive up, which is going to work those hip muscles much harder than normal. And you try and do all the things in a plank that we'd normally do. You keep your arms quite straight line between your shoulders. We've got that straight line down through the body. Don't ask for much, do I? And drive up, that's tough, isn't it?
That's really tough.
But we're here for a hard workout today. This is the progression on some of the other ones we've done. So I don't want it to feel easy. I do want it to be challenging. 15 seconds. We're going to try and add weight on that on the second lap.
Really?
Yeah. I'll do the whole second lap.
I think I'm busy.
Chloe will suddenly play up there, won't she? Okay, we've got 3 exercises to go. They're all on our feet. So all of today's been on the floor so far. So we're up on our feet. We're going to start with sumo squats. There's just 3 exercises standing up. You're going to go as wide as you can go with the feet out, and you're going to sit your bum down, squeeze back up. So do you know what you work in a sumo squat?
The glutes.
Yes.
Thighs.
Thighs, yeah. That'll do. That'll do. But why would it be different from a normal squat?
I don't know.
Okay, well that's good. Inner thighs are getting stretched.
I'm not a qualified personal trainer. You are. You tell me.
You've been reading my textbooks, I've seen you. Oh, but yeah, inner thighs are getting stretched, buttocks are getting squeezed. It's just another variation. 10 seconds to go. Just under. Oh, you can get quite big weights on these ones. curtsy lunges next. So a curtsy, you start here. You've curtsied to the Queen before, haven't you? I don't know if you heard that, but Chloe has curtsied to the Queen.
Ages ago when coronavirus wasn't here. Chloe.
So you're driving back with that leg.
Never worked.
She was never going to
We
be.
kissed.
She was never
In the
going to be
room.
totally quiet. Halfway through, and the idea of the curtsy is because you go back like that, there's an angle here at the buttock that means it works quite well. What you've got to be careful of with knees is that they don't follow, they kind of don't bend too much. I see these being rushed a lot of the time, and the knee part gets a bit lost, so don't over push that if you've got dodgy knees. But it's a good exercise for the buttocks. 3 seconds. Now we've got our finisher in round one before we go right back to the start. Pulse squats I've chosen. So you go as low in the squat as you can when it beeps, and you just pulse. Okay, the last one of round one. So you want to feel it. As low as you can squat and then just stay down. So Katie's got a slightly narrower, this is okay. She's got a slightly narrower squat stance, that's all right. I've gone for a traditional. You go wherever you're comfortable, but stay low because that's where it's going to work. Your thighs and your buttocks.
It's burning.
It's a burner, but it's the finisher. We're halfway already. And then we get to lay down for loads of exercises. So stick with me. We're doing well here, we're doing well. 15 seconds. Keep going, keep going. Stay low. Stay low. 10 seconds. Woo. I wish I watched this one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Glute bridge with the can. Off we go. So I'm going to join in now. Glute bridge, cans. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
You go that way. I'll go this way. So the trick was drive up from your hips, hold the bridge, kick one leg, kick the other leg, return to the floor and come back up. Or if you want the harder option, you stay up the whole way. Which one you gone for?
The easier option.
Hey, nothing's easy. Nothing's easy, my darling. Oh! I'm going to try and stay up because I missed the first lap, didn't I? Oh, but keeping those hips level is such a challenge. Such a task. Oh, come on.
That's why I like having the weights, because you can see if you're keeping them level or not.
Good point. See? Qualified. You do know what you're talking about. Dead bug next, the favourite. So normal dead bug, one arm, one leg at a time. You've got 6 seconds yet, babe. Don't peak too soon. Don't peak too soon. Go. Oh, she's having a kick here. She's kicking out. We definitely need a bigger studio.
Or just a studio.
A studio. But this is honestly the biggest room in the house, isn't it, really? Well, the most free room in the house. Anyone wonders why we always train in my daughter's bedroom. Oh, good lighting as well. Very important, my darling, as you know. 10 seconds. How are we doing? We still doing good dead bugs there? I hope so. 5 seconds. Quick rest. Frog bridge next. You remember that one? That was feet together, knees apart, and you were driving up as high as you can go in that bridge. So your soles should be together. Soles should be together. And then as you've rested your weights on there, you're just thinking about squeezing the walnut between your cheeks. Have I used that phrase with you before, babe? That didn't sound too optimistic about my phrase. Someone else used to say if you've got a £50 note between your butt cheeks, is that better?
Yeah.
And you don't want to drop it. But that's basically what you're trying to do, is squidge in there.
Do you keep them squidged the whole time?
Well, on the drive up, yeah. Yeah.
What about when you go down?
Try to. You don't want to let that £50 drop. That's the whole point. You don't want to drop it, because if you drop it, you lose it. Frog crunch is next. I said we're going to try it with the weights if we can. You don't have to. If you're going to do it with the weight, you're going to pump the weight through the gap. So frog refers to the feet position, and a crunch is like just a normal ab crunch. Now I sort of cheated a bit there. If you push the weight,
How do you get up so high?
it gives you momentum. So if I push, I'm
I
catching.
can get up higher with the weight.
Yeah, it gives you momentum. But if you actually held it on your chin and didn't do that, it would be a lot
Oh, yeah.
harder. Oh, and that's on the brink. But you can play with that as you want. The weight can help, as Katie said, it can help if you use it to. But it can also, provide a real challenge. And we've got to try and keep our feet down as we come up. Oh, it really isn't about getting all the way up. You don't have to. A crunch is a crunch. If you just went to here, it's all good. As long as those tummy muscles are engaged. Oh, that was tough that time.
My arms hurt from
Her arms hurt. It's not arm day. We're not allowed to. What we got next? Clams. You like these? I'll skip these because there's not much room. Can you come back a bit so we can see the angle on there? I want to see a beautiful angle on there. So clams with a weight. Why don't we use two? Cross them over like that.
Oh, goodness me.
So, well, glute muscles are very strong. The butte is one of the biggest muscles in the body. So it is strong. Like, you'll be surprised what you can do. So by adding another weight...
Yeah, but my leg's not. I've got 6 kilograms of weight digging in.
Do you want another weight?
No.
Get a young child to sit on your leg as well. That'll do. Chloe, you all right? No, don't actually. No, it's fine. It's fine. Are you all right? Got a nod. 10 seconds left. Better?
Yeah.
You need it. The fact you're doing it tells me you need it. People ask, how do you know what weight's the right weight? When you do strength training, you should always get to the end of the set and feel like it's fatigued. So if you don't feel that, you know that's opportunity to move the weight up. All right? Quick, she's going to miss out. Let's go. And you don't want to be wonky. You said this was your harder side, didn't you? Okay, well, remember that line, everybody. So heel bone, hip bone, shoulder, straight line. Feet together, hips are not going to roll. That's your goal, all right? That's your goal, and that's going to really work you. Slow and steady. You're really good at that. That is a tough move, and I'm sure you doing that at home can feel it doing its job. And that's what we want, 10 seconds. It's really important. If you do want to keep getting stronger and fitter, you do have to challenge the weight, you have to. And that's the game, you just keep moving it up and up and up. Last one. Double dead bug.
Ugh.
Double dead bug. I don't know if I've got room for this either. I'm gonna have to sit this one out.
Oh, convenient.
Can you come every week?
No.
No, all right. Double dead bug. So both apart, both there. But you did agree with me this was better than a V-sit.
Yeah.
So remember that, because if you look, you probably can't see her back on there, but I can't get my hand underneath her back, and that's a good sign that her spine's quite safe. So if you imagine for yourself as well, if you can feel your back, I mean, you might have quite a large arch and then there would be a tiny gap, that's all right, but you're trying your best to flatten that down, and then this movement just challenges it. You feel it?
Yeah.
But with the weights, obviously the arms are getting a good little go as well, aren't they? You're working, aren't you? She's working. 5 seconds. Side plank, star style.
Okay, I'll remember this time.
So get in the position. Just think half side plank, half side plank. That's your first. But coordinate that with a star. So it's a real dynamic movement. I'm not sure if they can hear Chloe's alphabet going on here, but it's very, very good. We don't want to stop that. So you drive up. Where would I put the weight, I hear you ask? Where would I put the weight? I could put it in her hand if I wanted to. That would probably be easiest. But what would be best would be here, to be honest. So maybe like that, which obviously on your own is difficult, but you probably could do it somehow if you felt mad enough. I'll let you do it normally today because this is the first time you've ever done this exercise and she's doing really well. 5 seconds. Switched it up, we've got the other side. This is exercise 9, so we've only got 3 left after this. So we're very, very close to the end. If you're not feeling your booty yet, your legs, your hips, and maybe your tum, then we need to push you a bit more, don't we? That's it, coordinate that line. Where do you feel this though, my love?
In my glutes
Yeah?
and my thighs here.
Perfect. I mean, your arms are okay?
Yeah.
Some of you might be feeling your arms, that's very normal, and I would just urge you to pull your shoulder blades down if you can, so they're not shrugged. Have a little feel of your shoulders, because that can also take too much pressure. It doesn't need to. We do want it where Katie said, in the hips, in these areas. That's the focus. So keep going. You've got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Good. Good techers. Just watching on the camera there. Love
This
it.
is so hard.
Up we come. Sumo squats. 3 exercises to go. You know you've got to push yourself now. You know you've got to. There's 3 to go. Sumo squats, curtsies and pulses. And it's all done. Wide as you can go. Toes point outwards, preferably. And just let those weights dangle in the middle there somewhere. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the inner thighs. And make sure, again, your posture feels quite tall as you stand.
I'm not very good in unison today.
Are we not? Should we go together? Synchro. That's better. If we're ever going to bring out the DVD, you're going to have to get this synchronised. That's better. This will make Instagram, this one. 10 seconds. Why has Instagram always got to be the perfect ones? I'm going to change that. Let's do the worst ones.
No, let's not. Of yourself you can.
I'll do that too often. Oh. Curtsies next. So we were laughing at something last time, so we didn't really think about this one. But basically, you step back and to the side and alternate legs. Chloe was doing something, was she? Oh. Anyone who's had children, looked after children, seen children or taught children will understand. You can never predict, can you? You can't.
But at least we know the alphabet now.
You know the alphabet? I do know how to curtsy, and I know that she did it to the Queen, didn't she?
Before coronavirus.
Where's she got that from?
The weird and wonderful world of Chloe.
In her head, she's done it. 15 seconds to go. Woo.
Oh, this looks good to use.
It does, we've got it now, we've got it. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final one is pulse squats. Get as low as you can and finish those legs off. Last part, last
Go
part.
wider this time, just see if it's different.
Yeah, mix it up, mix it up. No squats are wrong one. Tell a lie, if your knees were sort of like that would be quite wrong, but we prefer it here. Feet width is up to you. I think it's whatever you feel is comfortable. And it's most gonna work your legs. I'd often in a pulse actually change it, just like that, if you want. And just feel where it's different on the muscles, but you've got to stay low to feel this. We're halfway. You want to get that lactic acid burn in the thighs. You got it?
Yeah.
Just take your mind somewhere else for 10 seconds. Somewhere far away from me, probably. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Well done. Pump the weights down. We've got to do that cheesy high five within the other one. It was brilliant. Yeah.
Was it even high five?
Oh, well, it's all right. My legs hurt. You finished the legs, bums and tums. That is done. 24 minutes of leg, bum and tum. Feel good?
Loved it.
You need to go and cool down your legs now if you finish this one. So well done. Stretch it out and enjoy your day. See you soon.